Hey, it's Rob with Linkware, and today you're going to see a demonstration of our EOS employee onboarding solution. And the whole process starts from the employer's perspective. And all they do is simply create the new hire in the system by entering basic information that's notified by red required fields. From there, the new hire receives an email giving them a secure username and unique password. All they have to do is click on the link that is in that email to enter their login credentials. From there, they see all of the steps to complete their onboarding documents, giving them federal, state, and company-specific forms. This is an example of our software in use, and as you can see, there are several red required fields ensuring that the employee completes all of the spots on the document that they have to. And then from there, they'll also get a lot of different help boxes that'll give them a detailed description of what's being asked to ensure that they're answering the questions correctly. If ever they enter the information in the incorrect format, the system notifies them that it must be a particular way. So this will enable compliance when using this solution. When it's green, it's complete, and then the employee knows it's time to submit the form. Once they do that, they can cancel and stop the onboarding process. They can edit if necessary, which brings them back to the previous screen. And then when it's all good to go, they simply select sign. They get an acknowledgement of signing. From there, they get a verification of their signature. They can download the document, they can download the receipt you're looking at, and simply click next to move on to the next step. If they ever want to see a document that they've completed, they simply click on view, and what they'll see is their information was sent to the actual government mandated forms. Only now it's filled in correctly in the right format, giving them all of the correct information completing the form. The forms are also put in context to the new hire. If they answer yes in this example of the W-4 allowances versus no, if they don't know what they're going to withhold, once they select no, they dynamically get the personal allowances worksheet produced. If they answer yes, they simply move on to completing only those couple required fields without seeing that. All their information gets pushed from one form to the next, so they're not redundantly entering everything. The employee can also review and sign the company handbook utilizing EOS, and they can also acknowledge all of the policies that are included. This is a perfect example of asking them if they understand the particular policy. If they say no, we adhere to compliance guidelines by giving them a section to type in their question before they submit and sign off on that policy. And when they're all said and done, they get a thank you at the end in red, letting them know that it's now time to log out. And they also get 2 reminders reminding them to bring their I-9 documents on day 1, as well as any direct deposit information. When they select the list for the I-9 documents, they get the actual list that they need to bring in so they can choose whichever documents they want. The whole time this process is going on, the employer is getting notifications as well. They get a workflow status of all the documents for that employee and where they stand in the completion of it. And then it also makes it easy from the I-9's perspective that as soon as the employee is done with Section 1, they get an automatic email sent to them as the manager letting them know that. To complete Section 2, it's a simple click of a button, and then they move on to verify the documents that are brought in front of them. Once they select from the drop-down of the list the particular document, it's dynamically produced that they have to answer questions about that particular document. So everything's put in context to the forms that are presented. And the icing on the cake is that we include a built-in audit trail with the appended I-9 to it, so that way in the event of an audit, everything goes smoothly. The audit trail looks just like this. It'll include the actual documents that were presented as well as the actual I-9. And that's onboarding an employee through EOS. I hope you found this beneficial. Thanks a lot for your time. And for more information, please contact me at eos.linkware.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.